Now, Top Gun was my all-time favorite movie. If I watched that movie once, I've watched it 100 times. No, literally 100 times. Maverick, Goose, Iceman, Charlie. Today we're going to look at 7 top characters from Top Gun and figure out if they were wines, which wines would they be? This one's going to be a lot of fun. Are you ready? Come on, let's go. Hey there, Posse. I'm Pierre, and welcome to Asti Wine Consultants. Back in the 80s when Top Gun came out, I was traveling quite a bit for business. There were some nights that I'd get back to my hotel room, order room service, and fill out my paperwork for the day. Many nights while completing my to-do list, I'd watch Top Gun, sometimes twice. Top Gun was so wildly popular that, as you probably know, they made a sequel, Maverick. Now, both of these movies were fast-paced, full of action, and had fast-paced aerial dogfights. These guys were flying and were living life Mach 2 with their hair on fire. Plus, it had some romance, and the music was way more than compelling. Some people like that kind of movie, and some people don't. Watching it over 100 times, I fall into the camp, I love it. So, what we're going to do in this particular episode is 2 things. We're going to look at the top 7 characters and their personalities, and I'll tell you what wines I think they'd be. The second thing is you listen to the description of each character. I'd like you to tell us, the posse, which character fits you best and which wine you would be. Now keep in mind, at any time, if you like what you hear, click like, subscribe, and hit the little bell so you'll be notified when there's a new post. Also, make sure you share this video with others, particularly your friends. I'm sure they would really appreciate it, and I know I would. Are you ready to get started? Number 7 is Jester. He's played by Michael Ironside. Jester is a tough and experienced instructor who's known for his rigorous training methods. He's also a bit of a jokester and likes to challenge his students to think on their feet. Jester is playful and fun, so he might be sort of a fruity, feisty, approachable Zinfandel. Number 6 is Viper. Viper is played by, that was easy for me to say, Tom Skerritt. Viper is a veteran fighter pilot who is wise, experienced, and respected by his colleagues. He's also a mentor figure to Maverick and helps him to navigate some of the challenges that he faces. Now, Viper is wise and experienced, so he might be a mature and refined Chardonnay. Number 5 is Slider. He's played by Rick Rostovic. Slider is one of Maverick's classmates and rivals. He's a skilled pilot who's a bit of a show-off and likes to taunt Maverick and Goose. Again, Slider is a bit of a show-off, so he might be a flashy and flamboyant Champagne. Now, number 4 is Charlie. Charlie is played by Kelly McGillis. Now, Charlie is a civilian flight instructor who's smart, confident, and independent. She's initially sort of wary of Maverick's cockiness, but she also recognizes his potential and begins to develop some feelings for him. Charlie is smart and sophisticated, so she might be sort of a complex and elegant Bordeaux Blend. How are you doing there? Are you keeping up with me? If you are, write Top Gun in the comments below. Okay, number 3 is Iceman. He's played by Val Kilmer. Now, Iceman is a skilled fighter pilot who's cool, collected, and really competitive. He's often at odds with Maverick, but he also respects his ability and values Maverick's teamwork. Iceman is cool and collected, so he might be a crisp, refreshing Sauvignon Blanc. Number 2 is Goose. Now, Goose is played by Anthony Edwards. Goose is Maverick's wingman and best friend. He's dependable, easygoing, and got a great sense of humor. He's a loving husband and father and is often the voice of reason when Maverick sort of gets carried away. Goose is loyal and reliable, so he might be a classic and dependable, even versatile Pinot Noir. Number 1 is Maverick. Maverick is played by Tom Cruise. Maverick is a talented and ambitious fighter pilot who's confident, daring, and sometimes a little on the reckless side. He's a bit of a lone wolf and tends to do things his own way, but he's also fiercely loyal to his friends and colleagues. Maverick is confident and daring, so he might be a bold and full-bodied Cabernet Sauvignon. Now let me ask you, do you agree with my picks? What about you? Based on your personality, which of the 7 characters or wines best describe you? Let us all know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Till then, cheers. Hey Posse, thanks so much for investing the time to watch this video. I trust it was helpful to you. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And please consider hitting subscribe. Also, click here to check out our new online shop. We have a great lineup of wine-related items that will help you get the most out of your wine experience. Oh, and be sure to check out these other videos. Until next time, cheers.